Well, hello again, folks. So I ran back to Burtz, basically, from the last spot that we ended at because I got attacked by slimes there, and they were mean slimes. Killed me, and I'm realizing I need to become a little stronger. So I need Burtz to give me a bow staff, and I need him to help me fight these monsters. And I'll show you how to do that if you just hang out here and camp out for a day, maybe. Now, monsters usually won't come this close to Burtz. So what we might have to do is lead the monsters in, and Burtz will be led out. So eventually you can lead Burtz all the way down into this tunnel where the monsters will accumulate when you camp out, and he'll help fight the monsters with you, and you could level up easy that way. With such a strong fighter, because if you check this guy out, you got enough mythology skill now, you should be able to see he's got 342 hit points compared to our 50 hit points. It doesn't show what level. Oh, he's level 5. So he's a mediocre guy, but he's got a lot of hit points, and he can hit well with that staff.
That's a new stepping stone.
And he keeps lying to me about this because I've been here for a while and he hasn't replenished the bow staff, which is what I need for my samurai to hit monsters. At this point, I've abandoned the dagger and the sword skills because we just don't have good enough weapons there. And he's not creating enough damage and hits. Ah, here we go. Okay, so it's only 14 gold pieces, but it's quite a weapon. It's the ultimate deal, and I'm gonna need to increase her Sanguine's sword skills, but I'm also going to need to increase her staff skills because she might at one point have a Zutachi bow, which is very nice. So her armor class went down only 1, but now she can hit better, which is what we needed from her. Okay, so thank you, Burtz. And
Come back and see me if you need anything. Bye-bye.
so at this point, we want to come up in this area and lead some monsters to Burtz, if possible. The way to do that is not to camp out because they'll surround you and then you can't move to Burtz. The way to do that is to creep down this passageway slowly. And as soon as you see a monster, stop and start creeping back and try to lead them to Burtz. Be careful here because you can fall into the stream. This is one fast way down to the first level, although there's no fast way up. So I'm guessing those language slimes are down here. Darn. They're not showing their face now. They're scared, camera shy. I don't know. Maybe we can handle them now that we both got 2 bow staffs. Alright, I'll give it a try. I'll quick save it here, just in case I die. Okay, let's gather up these puppies, darts. My ninja will want those at some point. All right, let's head down this way. This should give us some better equipment and items. I'm hoping.
You all look nervous. Is something up here?
So yeah, this is a part of the monastery that is obviously different than the other parts. It looks like a place of worship and a place of storage as well, as you can tell. So we might be able to use the ring. We're not going to use the battle axe. Hopefully it's a ring of protection. Let's see if it increases our armor class here. We need the samurai to use it. Yep, probably a ring of protection, which is fabulous. Just gives us one more armor class point, which is what we needed. I don't think the samurai can wear these, but we can sell them to burtz and gets our cash flowing a little bit better. Now, one of these has a bomb in it, so just kind of save it in case you kind of get a little too hurt. All right, that wasn't too bad. Let me cast some good old spell to get up my magic. And maybe a little bit on the other guy. Seguin and Dyers. Shall use their names more frequently, otherwise I'll forget them. Okay, so we got that stuff. We'll quit, save, and open this puppy up. So it looks like these are coffins, but there's no bodies in them. There is a monster in one of them, though, so beware that. The leather helm might be better than this. So notice we're 12 now. We go up to 14 with that, so yeah, that's a lot better. And the ninja cowl is already pretty good, so we don't need something for her. All right, very, very good. I'm hoping we'll get a really good sword here, or at least a mildly good sword. All right, is this the good sword I was hoping for? Let's see. It's an unknown sword. I don't know whether to switch. I'm going to switch it out, even though I just bought the bow staff. The sword might be good, and it might be beneficial. So I'm going to keep it in there. I'm going to use a shield instead of a dagger, because this guy needs protection right now, as opposed to anything else. And he's actually higher armor class than my ninja now, so hopefully they'll go after the ninja, because for some reason she's stronger. And here's the apparition. So we want to get a little closer for my samurai to hit him with the sword.
Okay.
Oh, good grief. Alright, we're blinded, so we might even hit each other if we're not careful here. If we throw something, we might throw it in the wrong direction, so really, when you're blinded, you're highly damaged. I don't see any damaging stuff, so let's just hopefully it wears off. Okay, good. It wore off pretty quick. Ah! Okay, one of us is insane, which is the samurai, and we hope she doesn't attack my ninja now. Boy, she cast Blinding Flash just at the right times there. Mind Stab, not bad. Lucky the apparition doesn't have too many hit points, 39, so we should be able to get into... sword's doing pretty good, Samurai. Good job. So we have a ninja that's out of commission with paralysis, but my Samurai's really kicking some butt here. So I wonder what kind of sword that is. It seems to be a regular sword as opposed to a tarnished sword. And that's helping the samurai hit because we don't have that -1 to hit ratio there. Whereas we're not going to be able to tell what it is, but yeah, you can see we need to identify it to figure out what kind of sword it is. But yeah, good work. People did success. Oh, look. We can use the mail mittens. Let's see if they're better than the gloves. I think these are Shamus gloves. If that's true, then I never knew we could use mail mittens for a samurai. And I equipped some of my previous samurais in other games with cheaper equipment when they had everything else like the best of everything. All right, good to know. So I'm learning stuff myself here. And you can see we've opened all the chests. You can get hit points by touching the water, but I want to use my magic points so that I can get better. And just camp out. Yes. Okay, so I just want to make sure we're equipping everything we need. You can sell some of this stuff. Right now it's not weighing the party down, but it will. And we are going to get close to burtz again, so... yeah, that's where we're headed next, I think. So I'm glad we got a regular sword, though. That is helpful. I feel a little bit stronger encountering the languid slime if we do. So here we are in this room here. We just investigated this room, the big oval pill-shaped box room. And looks like we need to explore down this way a little bit more. So I will head down that way and hope... I'm going to quick save here and hope we don't encounter languid slimes. So this is the area to the second floor. You can see it's caged up right now because they don't want you to go there yet. And that's fine. We won't go there yet. This is an interesting little room here. You want to avoid this area. It's a trap door. Though we may forget in times of strife, death is the doorway to a new life. So yeah, death, they try to teach you about life in this game as well. So yeah, touch the skull and this opens up. A lot of people touch this and the trap door opens up. They don't realize the skull is another touching device. Okay, so we get the key here. If you go in this trapdoor, you'll be into the first level. I'll show you guys real quick here. I'll just save it and step onto the trapdoor here. Oh. Well, it's only a trapdoor if you touch the statue, I guess. So yeah, you can see we're back down at the first level. And we got a whole bunch of bugs coming towards us, which actually might not be a bad battle to engage in at this point, since everything on the other level is too difficult for us. So I'm going to engage with these guys. Now, I might want to pick a little better cavity to sit in than where I'm at right now, though. Looks like some of them are leaving. So I guess they're kind of scared of us. Oh, some of them are spiders. Okay, well these guys aren't the weakest of creatures. Let's see if we can finish these guys off. So hopefully our armor class is up high enough and our level is high enough that we won't get webbed by these. Level 6. Okay, even match. So what is going on is the monsters are leveling with us, and I'm not used to that. So I might as well have stayed on the second floor. Because this is a tougher battle than I initially thought. I thought we might get some weaker monsters on the first floor, but it's not happening. So yeah, let's load up again. And we'll just leave this area. Pretend we never did that. Okay. This area has some spiders that are a little difficult, so I'll teach you guys a way to deal with them. And we'll save it up here as well. So to initiate them, they're on the roof here. To initiate them, you got to walk in far enough, then back up or run, because otherwise will get you in their web. They're basically the same type of spider that was on the first level, I believe. And you can see they're trying to line up to spray me with their web as much as possible, which I'm not going to allow. Instead, I'm going to go around this corner. And face them one-on-one as soon as they start to accumulate on this corner level. Right here. So I can hear them moving, but the text doesn't say it, because perhaps my... Oh, there it is. They're defending now. One of them is coming into sight here. Looks like we can try to get him with our long-range weapons, which actually might be a better idea than getting up close to it. Now, if I get a little closer, I think my bow staff will be able to reach it, because that's the extended weapon. And that is the advantage of an extended weapon folks, that I talked about endlessly in the other Wizardry series I did. Okay, the sword is going to get this guy. Oh, come on, +1 to hit and you miss. So really good job. And so the bow staff is able to get this guy. The arrows will continue to flow out of our samurai. And we have a really good way of knocking these spiders out, who initially started at 6 strong and are now down to, well, 4. Did they start at 8 or 6? I forget. I could have sworn I killed more than just 2. Alright. So, this guy's going to try to go behind us and then throw webs at us from behind. My samurai will try to take him out, but I'm going to say no. Do not do that, samurai, because he's too far away to hit.
Okay.
Take that one out. So there's 2 left. I'm going to get closer to this guy.
Okay.
So the other one is forced to get closer to us. This is not a useless move to make right now, because I can get paralyzed with both my guys and I can still lose the battle. Oh, you missed an unconscious spider. See, one of my guys just got paralyzed. That's not nice at all. So I'm going to walk up to this guy. Use my sword. Oh, stamina's getting low, folks. Do we have a yellow potion? Darn it! I gotta get some yellow potions from Burz, even though they're expensive. Oh, if that was a language slime, we'd be in trouble, though. These guys are easier than the language slime, so I'm actually glad I did fight and win them.
A well-deserved bow. Yes, that's much better.
We got some skills up there. And we also have access. You can see a red button is down there. You can see the gate is closed right now down there to the 2nd level. And there's a red button here. So what do you think this all means, folks? Oh, by the way, that's where the spiders were hiding, in this little loft area there. So yeah, push the... Well, there you go. There's a ninja trying to tell you a hint as well. You can see it's going up the gate right there. And we've just opened up to the 2nd level now. We'll level up this puppy. Definitely want speed, dexterity to increase. I want a little more piety, however, because of her pathetic stamina. Well, really, it only goes up 1, so it's like, why am I even doing that, you know? So what I'm going to do is just add to strength and strength. Okay, and she's beginning to learn some mage spells now, which is very, very good. Sleep would be a good one to start off with. Do I need it right now, though? I might have a sleep book with me already. I don't know for sure. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait off for her spells right now because actually Energy Blast isn't bad. I'm going to get Energy Blast going. We could use that as a spell. So we'll devote some to Wizardry, some to Fire, and Sword is going up well. We need Critical Strike to go up. And he should do fine now. So I'll just do the regular healing that we do after battles. Oops, oopsie daisy. Sometimes you got to click both these twice, or 3 times, or 4 times. Here we go. Spell. Heal yourself. So alchemy increased. It is valuable to do those spells, even though it's just a few hit points. Regain magic points this way. Usually monsters don't crawl up here, so it's kind of safer area to camp in. But we could very well see them down here. So we got a key. There's the second level, but we got a key. We want to use it, of course, down this way. We can get some very valuable powder down this way. All right, here we go. We got Cleaver. Let's search this room. We got quite a few potions here. That guy ran out a good healing potion, so I'm going to stack her up. Looks like a possible cure poison, maybe? Probably just itching powder, I'm guessing. For emergency use only. So, yeah. Specific item is required, and that would be the key we found. Safe key. Okay, this powder is very valuable. This is unidentified powder here, but it's concussion powder, which is a very powerful spell. It can knock out. It can knock about like 50 hit points off of someone, if not more. So definitely want to stick that in my thrower's arms, and maybe some more healing potion.
Thanks a lot.
Healing potion with her. Yeah, like I said, this is probably worthless powder we can sell to Burtz. But that's it for this session of Wizardry. I'm going to go back to Burtz for next session and show you a little game of tag and leveling up. And see you guys next time.